in Oldham today. I'll give you my telephone number, 07836 353 985. We're actually doing a commercial power flush in Oldham town centre. Basically, we've set the machine up inside. It's just inside the utility room, really, because it's a busy road out there, people walking past, and you know, at the end of the day, I don't want my equipment you know, to go missing, basically. So we're just going to start this power flush now. It's a 18 radiator system. Some of the radiators aren't getting warm. There's quite a lot of microbore going around the system as well. So we're just going to power flush the system, and we'll just get back to you later. We'll probably dip this bit of copper in as well, which we took off the machine. Obviously it's all oxidized, etc., and we'll just show you that later. You can actually see what power flushing does. Okay, get back to you later. Thanks. Okay, Barry here, it's Pro-powerflushing. We're just about to turn the machine on. We've put some FX2 chemical in there, so we're just going to turn the machine on now, and we'll just show you exactly what's going on. Okay. Okay, we've just turned it on. As you can see, the clean chemical is going in through there, and the dirty water will be coming out through there. The water, just a second, turned it on, and the water's turning grey already. Okay, so we're just going to get on with the job, and we'll get back to you later. Okay. Okay, Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing, just back to this job in Oldham. We're going to put some more chemical in, FX2. This is a really good chemical, this. Just going to let that work its way into the system, and you know, just to loosen all that debris. We're going to put this bit of pipe in that's from the boiler. This should just be a really good indication of what the power flushing does. So we're just going to let that just rest in there. Just the end of it's just in there, and we'll show you that bit of pipe later. We'll quickly explain what power flush is. If you don't know, it's just a means of flushing through all your central heating system, through your boiler, your radiators, your pipe work, etc. Just getting it all nice and clean inside, getting rid of the rust and debris. You know, if you don't power flush your system, the rust in the radiators, it's just going to be running through your boiler, destroying pumps, clogging pipes up. You know, radiators are full of sludge and rust. Once we get all that out of the system, flush it all out, your central heating system is just going to be running a lot better, a lot quieter, a lot smoother, etc. And really, that's what power flushing is all about. Like I said, this is a commercial property, 18 radiators on 3 floors. We've got a lot of running around to do. It might even be 4 floors. It's quite a big building. They're all 10mm microbore. We have got you know, a little bit of heat to them, so you know, we're just presuming that we have got some blockages that that the power flush machine will shift. We use the best chemicals, we use the best equipment. This is our brand new machine, CF90 Quantum 2. It's only been used, this is the 3rd time it's been used now. It's a little bit more powerful than the other machines. So yeah, we use the best equipment. As far as price goes, we're up to 50% cheaper than British Gas. If you've got a British Gas contract or a home serve contract and they've quoted you a lot of money, you know, if they've quoted you like £600 or £700 or upwards even for your power flush, you know, just get in touch with me. Like I said, we're up to 50% cheaper than them. But we also fit the filters, the Magna Booster True filters, or the Magna Cleans if you prefer a filter fitted on the return, and we're cheaper for fitting them also. Okay, you get a certificate of the power flush just to prove that it's been done to BS standard, BS 5793 standard. You know, so if any utility company needs to see that it's been power flushed and they want to see the certificate, you know, we issue them, and at the end of the day we do it properly. That's why we film our work. We know we do it properly, we do it 100%. We send away for the best chemicals, we use the best inhibitors. We use Sentinel X100 inhibitor in our power flush. So you can be assured you're getting the best job. Time wise, it's an all day job. This is going to be a long day today, but even if we're at a property where, you know, 6, 7, 8 or 10 radiators, it's usually most of the day, in all honesty. Okay, so we're just going to get on with the job. Can't think of anything else to say right now. Obviously, if you need to contact me, my telephone number is 07836 353 985, or you can contact me through the website. We're going to get on with this job because we've got a lot of running around to do this property today. Okay. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing, just back to this job in Oldham. We're going to show you this piece of copper pipe that's been dipped in the machine, so you get an idea what power flushing actually is doing to the inside of your pipes in the central heating circuit. There you are, you can see that bit of pipe, all nice and clean. We'll just give it a wipe. All nice and clean, shiny compared to this dull bit of copper here. And if you imagine if that's the inside of your pipes, that's what power flushing does. And if you just have a look inside here as well, you can see how actually clean it is. So that's what it's doing to the inside of your central heating pipes, getting it all nice and clean. So at the end of the day, you know, your central heating flows better. It flows through a nice clean pipe. Okay, so we've showed you that now. We'll just leave that out there. We'll take a look at the magnet shortly as well. The machine's been going for about 2 hours now, so we'll just put the magnet on bypass shortly, and we'll have a look at that. Okay, thanks. Okay, Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Just back to this job in Oldham, commercial power flush. Okay, we've just put the magnet on bypass. We'll take a look and see what metal and sludge is coming out of the system, central heating system. Okay. Yep, there you are. You have a look at that. Wow, there's some really big pieces of metal in this system. You can see that. There's quite a big flake there, in fact. Just have a look at that, and some quite big flakes of metal and rust. And at the end of the day, that's what clogs up all, you know, your pipes, your radiators, etc. As we said before, this system's only got 10mm microbore all over the property, but we're actually getting a flow to every single radiator now, and that's only after 2 hours. So the power flushing is really starting to do its job. By the end of the day, we're going to have a better flow to the system, and you know, hopefully all the radiators are going to start heating up nicely. The customer will be able to turn the boiler down, you know, save energy, save on gas bills. You know, it just really does make sense having your system power flushed. If you've never had it power flushed, I liken it to never changing the oil on your car. If you never change the oil on your car, eventually things are going to start breaking down. You're going to start getting, you know, particles. You're going to start getting pieces of metal in the system. And that's going to, you know, start destroying the engine, basically, you know, as in the same way these rust particles, metal, etc. You imagine that running through your boiler. You've got pumps on there, you've got diverter valves on your boiler or in your central heating system, and eventually it's just going to break everything down. You know, it's going to destroy pumps, valves, etc. And that's what power flushing is all about. It's about getting it all out, you know, as much as possible, getting it water nice and clean. The pH and TDS levels are taken. And only when we're happy with the cleanliness of the water that's actually running through the central heating system, then we'll add in an inhibitor, and then that will help protect your central heating system from further corrosion. Okay, so we've still got a lot to do, so we're just going to get on with the job, and we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. We're just going to show you this as an example. This isn't from this job today. We've just brought it in out of the van. This is from a power flush we done a few weeks ago. It's a 2-port valve, and we'll just show you the effects. You know, the effects of not having a power flush, basically. This valve is fully blocked. If you can just see into there, you might not be able to see into, but you should be able to see, you know, sort of daylight at the other end. But we'll turn it around, and then you can just see how badly blocked with rust and corrosion this is. So really, you know, that's a real massive build-up of corrosion in the 2-port valve, yeah? And that's what power flushing is about. It's about, if we've got a little bit of a gap, we'll be able to open that up with the power flush machine and the chemicals we use. So there's an example of a poorly kept central heating system. If your central heating system has never been flushed, these are the sort of things that are going to be happening inside your pipe work, and you know, at the end of the day, it's bad news. You know, it's just going to cost you a lot of money to replace these items when they could actually be flushed through nice and clean and inhibited. So there's an example of a poorly kept central heating system. Okay, we're just going to get on with this job and we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Hi Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing, just back to this commercial power flushing Oldham. Okay, the water's nice and clear now. We've taken the pH and TDS levels, they're acceptable. We're going to add the inhibitor, Sentinel X100. We're going to actually add 2 lots of this because, you know, it's an 18 radiator system. This treats up to 12 radiators, but we'll add 2 lots just to make sure we've got enough inhibitor in there. Okay, we just add this through the machine because we've got some good isolation valves on this system, so we can actually add it in the machine so it gets into all the nooks and crannies, and you know, then we can isolate it and put everything back together, etc. And you know, fire it all up and see how we've done. Okay, we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Hi Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing. This is just one of the radiators that wasn't heating up, one of the downstairs radiators in this property, this commercial power flushing Oldham. The power flush is done now. As you can see, the radiators are heating up really nicely. We've ended up getting a really good flow. We're at 148 degrees Fahrenheit. There was nothing happening with this radiator before, but now it's heating up really nicely. So if you need any power flushing done in the northwest, this is in Oldham today, just give me a call, telephone number 07836 353 985. We cover the whole of the northwest area. Okay, thank you, bye.